In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Minitab to calculate the mean and median. You might want to use it for the homework problems. Now, you can calculate the mean and median using a calculator, like we saw in the video for the section, but using Minitab is going to be a little bit faster, especially if the data set is kind of large. So what you're going to do is first you're going to find the data set in the homework problem, and there's going to be a blue box in the upper right-hand corner. You're going to want to click on that box, and when you do, it's going to give you some options. Now, you see one of the options is to open in Excel, and if you're familiar with Excel and you want to use that to calculate the mean and median, that's fine. Just keep in mind that when it comes to doing the data analysis assignments, you're going to be expected to copy and paste from Minitab into those assignments. So you're going to need to learn how to use Minitab for those. What I'm going to do is click on Copy to Clipboard. And when I do that, this box opens up. It says selected delimiter is tab. That's fine. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Command C or Control C, depending on what type of computer you're using, on my keyboard to copy the data. Then I'm going to go to Minitab. Now I'm on a Mac, so I'm using Minitab Express. If you're using Minitab 18 on Windows, everything is going to look just a little bit different. Some things have different names. The basic idea is going to be pretty similar. And there are printed instructions in Blackboard if you want to follow those as well. Now, one thing about Minitab that's different from Excel is that if you look here, there's row 1. Above row 1, there's a blank row, and that's a row to put in column headings. With Excel, it just starts with row 1 at the top, but Minitab is really nice how they have this kind of blank row for column headings so that you don't, accidentally include your column headings in your calculations. So instead of clicking on the top box, I'm going to click on this box for row 1 in column 1, and then I'm going to hit paste, and it's going to paste the values in. So next what I'm going to do is click up on Summary up here in the top toolbar, and then click on Descriptive Statistics. I can also click on the statistics that's in the top toolbar and get to it that way. That's fine, just a little bit easier to click on the button that you can see. That opens up this window, and what you're going to do is copy the column that you want to calculate the average of. In this case, there's only one column, it's C1. Copy that into the variable box. So just highlight it and then click on the arrow. All the data are in one column, that's true. All of the numbers that I want to calculate the average of were pasted into that single column. Then you click up here on the button that says Statistics, and this tells you the things that it's going to calculate. Now we're going to talk about a lot more of these coming up here in Chapter 3. What we want to calculate for this homework problem is going to be the mean, so I have that checked, that's fine. We're also going to later on calculate some other things like interquartile range, so you might need to check some boxes here later on, but if everything that I have checked is, or everything that I need I have checked, then I can just click OK. And then it calculates the statistics, and the output looks like this. It's in the box above where the data is entered. So I can see in this data that in this table of data that my mean is 30.12, 120. So then I go to my homework and I can enter that in the box. And that's the correct answer. Now it's also going to ask me to find the median. The nice thing about this is that I don't need to do any more work. I already have the median. It's in this list of values. Over here I can see that the median is 30. And so just type in 30, and that's the answer.